Apa benda figure kita ni? Compartment inside a spectro UV vis. That is very important. Boleh? Kalau soalan macam ni keluar, if this kind of question comes out, we don't have to draw it graphically nicely, but make sure if we just draw boxes, label them. Okay, so we go to the next compartment. The next part is the detector. Sometimes we can say this is the final part, or we can also say this is the one before the final, because final we can go for the readout device. Okay, detector. Normally for the spectrophotometer that we have, okay, simple UV vis that we have, it uses two types of detector. The first one is the one that we know as photo multiplier tube. What does it do? It changes the signal from light to electric. Okay, comes here, the light comes here, touches it, and then it will change into electric. Into this coding 101010. Ada tak ada. That is the electric code kan. Okay. And the second one is the photodiode. So we have two types of detectors, the photomultiplier and the photodiode. Okay, photomultiplier, this is quite an old technology, okay, but it's quite sensitive. Okay, it's sensitive at low lights. Okay? Even though we have a low concentration, sometimes they still can detect it. Okay? This is what it says. And we need to know also what are the requirements for detector. So this is the requirement for detector. Any detector should be sensitive. Okay? Kalau orang sensitive, what about the person that is sensitive? Is it good or not? Good or not? Sometimes it's good, most of the time it's not. Okay? How does it work? It doesn't matter. Okay, for us, we just want to use it. As long as we know that this is a detector. This is a photo multiplier detector. And we will see the limitation after this. Okay? What is the limitation? Shock sensitive. What does it mean? If we have the detector on a certain point of place in the lab, in the makmal, if we lift it up and put it somewhere else, we have to make sure that we give it some time. Okay, we turn it on and then leave it there maybe for 5-10 minutes, then we can use it again. If not, because we have moved it, it has been vibrated at some point, so the reading will not be correct. So that's why it says here, this is shock sensitive. It's not meant to be a portable machine. Okay? Portable kita bawa pergi rata-rata. Macam laser tembak kepala kita tu lah. And that is portable, but we have the one that is already been standing there, and then we put our head like that. And then it will give that beep sound, isn't it? Beep. Macam tu lah, lebih kurang. So this is the first one, photo multiplier. The second one is photodiode. Okay. For photodiode, it's not as sensitive as the photomultiplier tube, okay? But it has a low noise, means that it can detect something that is more broad. Lebih banyak range yang dia boleh gunakan untuk mengenal pasti sesuatu bahan. Okay? So it's used more in a general form. Okay? For photodiode just now, it's not just it can't be moved around, it's also very specific. Okay, very specific. But this one, the usage is very broad, and this is a new technology, quite a new technology. Okay, it doesn't use any tube anymore, macam TV lah. Okay, the old TV, the old television, the old telly, it uses that gun, isn't it? That photo multiplier gun, same thing. Here, it doesn't use that. Here, it's just like the CD. Okay, just like not CD. Dia depan ke? Saya lupa nama apa. Hard disk. Macam tu lah. So, how it works, it changes the polarity, positive and negative, similar to what we have in photomultiplier tube. Okay? And then, the main point for both detectors, the main usage of it is to translate light into electric signal so that we can read it in numbers. Okay, if the question comes out asking about the differences between these two, please make sure we read about this. Okay, the best thing that we should do is we draw or we write down into two different columns and then see what are the differences. One is new, one is old, one is sensitive, one is what's the other word? Not sensitive. The usage is quite broad. I can't remember the word. Please. But the main thing is we need to remember that there are two types of detectors, photodiode and photomultiplier tube. That's it. Finally, the readout device. In some cases, just like what we have watched in the YouTube just now, it says only 4. Okay? Sometimes it's 5, but it doesn't include the readout device. So 4 are the main components. But for us, we can also include the readout device, okay? The screen, monitor, the computer, the one that we can read the information from it. Okay? Here it says that it changes the signal from light to numbers. Okay? From electric signal to numbers. Actually, it gives us the absorbance value. Okay? The one that has been detected by the detector is the translucence value. Kan? Yang dikatakan sini absorbance and transmittance. But can we see any data regarding the transmittance of the transmittance here? Yes, we can just press it on the screen there, and then it will gives us the value of transmittance.